Well, it is tournament time. The Charlotte 49ers are heading to South Carolina to face off against Tennessee in their latest appearance in the NCAA tournament. Head coach Robert Woodard is joining us to discuss the team's second NCAA appearance in the last 3 years. That's under you, big guy. How does it feel the second time heading there?
It never gets old, I'll tell you that much. And it just I'm tickled for our guys because, we've been together since August, training and practicing as a team. And, we've had a 56-game schedule full of, highs and lows. And to be, it just feels like we're peaking at the right time. And last week, running through that conference tournament to put us in, as Conference USA champions and, into our second regional in 3 years, it feels great.
And winning the CUSA tournament right there. First time there for you guys to get that championship. And you guys did it from the elimination bracket, from the losers bracket. We were talking in break. To win 5 straight and talk about it is one thing, but to actually do it, how did that run feel?
Well, it felt incredible, to be honest with you. But, we teed off at the first 9 a.m. game on Wednesday. And by lunchtime, we were in the losers bracket. And, I give our guys all the credit in the world because they didn't put their heads down. And, I've talked about it with a few people at a time, but it's a double elimination deal. And I told the guys that, somebody's going to have to beat us twice, but as long as we have a chip in a chair, as a team, we have a chance. And so it felt like from that point forward, we kind of turned into a talented team that just relieved ourselves of any pressure that we had. And we just played with kind of a reckless abandon. And here we are. It's crazy.
All right, well, you got Tennessee on tap, and one of your players who is an all-star is from Knoxville. I'm talking about sophomore Cam Fisher, and I just want to read this out to people, all right? 6 games in the tournament. This guy hit 6 home runs, drove in 13 runs, batting average .619. I mean, he was setting tournament records. How hot is Cam right now?
Yeah, he's hot now, which is crazy because he's been one of the best players in the country all year. Mm-hmm. And so for him to even, take it to this level now he's on another planet. And as a coach, I just kind of, I get to stand in the dugout and have a front row seat to the show. So he's couldn't happen to a better person. He's one of our hardest workers or our best leaders. And, he's got a shot to be drafted pretty high in the Major League draft, I feel, this coming July. So, it's just cool for me to get to see him sort of empty the tank as a conference champion and now in the NCAA tournament.
Well, you know a lot about one being drafted and also playing in the tournament, obviously. I mean, a story picture. If you guys don't know Coach Woodard's history, look him up. I mean, you're going to be impressed there. But back-to-back World Series for you with the Tar Heels, 06, 07. But obviously, you're coming in when you were with North Carolina as kind of a top dog. How is this approach for you, and what type of experience and wisdom do you share with the team going back to your experience in the tournament?
Yeah, I think I think we'll have more to lean off of from this past week than really any of my experiences as a player or prior regionals, NCAA tournaments as a coach, because, our team is a family, and every family, as you know, goes through things together. And when you go through things together, you kind of form a bond. And with that bond, you're able to kind of, move forward together and navigate, any obstacles or challenges that you have. And we're certainly going to face those this weekend. And, one of the toughest regionals in the country against Clemson and Tennessee and Lipscomb. So I think we'll be able to take more from, the last 6 games, and really the course of our entire season has prepared us for this tournament here.
And obviously, one, it's nice to be there, but you guys aren't just saying, hey, we made it to the tournament, we're done. You guys are trying to win games. What's the approach against powerhouses like Tennessee, like Clemson?
Yeah, definitely. One thing that helps us, we feel like, is that we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're in a hotbed of college baseball where we're one of 8 teams in the state of North Carolina that's competing in the NCAA tournament of 64, which is crazy to think about. And, with that, we've played one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the country. I think we're, 6, 7, 8 toughest non-conference in the country. So we're battle tested. We've played the likes of South Carolina and Clemson and North Carolina and Coastal Carolina already, and and I think we've played 17 games against NCAA teams, tournament teams over the course of our season. So we really just kind of take all those things that we've learned, and like I said, kind of at the beginning, when we feel like we want to be the talented team that has no pressure, because I think that those are the types of teams that are dangerous.
Couldn't agree more, Coach. From everybody here at Queen City News, we're going to be rooting for you. We're going to be watching this weekend. Hopefully, the 49ers can strike gold.
Thanks so much. Go Niners.
There we go. 9:50 the time. 10